Welcome to Beating Cancer Daily. Beating stage 4 cancer for 30 years still takes my breath away every time I say it. I'm Saranne, founder of the ComedyCures Foundation, and I hope you'll join me for just a few minutes daily for the next 365 days so we may laugh, learn, maybe cry a little as we live our best days beating cancer daily together. I cannot believe it. We have made it to 100 episodes of Beating Cancer Daily. If you're listening, it means that you've been part of this celebration and this podcast commitment of the past 100 days. So thank you so much. It has just been an incredible journey. And I want to say, if you've listened to all 100, then please go to the Comedy Cures website at comedycures.org and send me a note or record a message to me that you have actually taken this whole journey with me. And if you're planning on doing it and you haven't quite finished yet, then please go back and finish and then let me know, because we really need to celebrate your commitment and my commitment to doing this on a daily basis. So if you binge listen to them, that's fine too. But I just want to know who's been on this journey with me. Thank you so much for checking in and being part of this incredible challenge of 365 days of beating cancer daily. Now, that got me thinking about 100 and why this arbitrary number of 100 feels kind of epic and important. Yes, I know. There's 265 more to go. But if you've listened to any of the podcasts, you know that I got through so much stage 4 cancer treatment because I didn't look at the mountain of beating stage 4 cancer. I literally ate that elephant one bite at a time. So I don't look at the 365 days. I really look at each episode as its own universe. And I give you my heart and my soul and my wisdom each day and each episode. So thank you for appreciating it and being part of it with me. But back to the 100 things. I know that I've celebrated my girlfriend Leah's 100th chemo, and we talked about how she approached that number for herself. So if you haven't heard that episode, you should definitely listen to Reframing Cancer. But 100 things, I started to research about it and really think about it. And I recalled that my daughter had an assignment when she started school where on the 100th day, they had to bring in 100 things. Now, a lot of people brought in pennies, of course. Some brought in paper clips, small things to really get the kids thinking and visualizing what 100 felt like. So if you scroll back on any podcast site, that's what 100 episodes feels like and looks like in podcasting. But I did find an interesting book that I think is relevant to us called 100 Things, What's on Your List by Sebastian Terry. And Sebastian also has a TED Talk now, and I see that there's challenges all over the place now about 100 things. What he did was he traveled the world in search of 100 things he's always wanted to do and completed his bucket list. Now, we have an episode called The Living List, which is very much based on this concept of making sure that you make a list of all the things that you want to do and start accomplishing them. Not because you have a terminal diagnosis or because you feel pressure to start doing anything, just so that you really get into focus things that will bring you joy in your life. So he did this because he lost a friend and he didn't want to have any regrets in his life. And so he really set out to have this action-packed, humorous adventure and live out his dreams. So keeping in line with our theme of 100, I found another really interesting project. It's called 100 Things. It was released in 2018. It's actually a film. Said it's a comedy about a pair of best friends who give up all their possessions for 100 days, and they're only allowed to receive one item back each day. And over the course of 100 days, they realize that they can live without most everything but their friendship. So this was actually written, directed, and starred in by somebody named Florian David Fitz. And it really appealed to me because I realized, at least through my cancer journey, that I really didn't need very much. And I had way too much stuff. But it didn't have the power over me that my stuff had before I was diagnosed. I was never a materialistic person, but I realized that I really just love people. And as you've heard me say a lot of times, they're my oxygen, and that I really didn't care that much about stuff. So this film interests me. I haven't seen it yet, but it's something that I think I would really enjoy. So I would like to discover a new comedian every single day. Listen to a comedian that I've never heard before and hear at least 5 minutes of their comedy. I think that would be really fun for me to set as a goal over the next 100 days. I did find a website for kids called Generation Wild, and it's all the things you should do before you're 12. But I actually think I'm 12 inside, so these things really appealed to me, and I wanted to share some of them with you because I think they would be fun to try over the next 100 days. Tightrope walk on a log, blow dandelions into the wind, imitate a bird call, dance in the rain. Okay, here's one that I did as a child. I don't have to do anymore. It's number 13. Dig up worms. I don't want to do that one. Make a flower necklace, climb a tree, sleep under the stars, fly a kite, explore a state park, roast marshmallows, find the Big Dipper, jump into a pile of leaves. Nope, ticks, bugs. I did that as a kid. I don't want to do that one anymore. I'll stop at 22 because that's my favorite number, and it's build a snowman. Now, how many of those did we do as kids? How many do we no longer do because we're too busy, or we've got too many treatments, or we think that's childish? If you listen back, how many, if you had no other responsibilities and if you felt well, would you like to do again? That's my question. I told you I'm not doing the leaf pile and I'm not doing the worm one, but there's so many that I just would love to just take a minute and do. And I think when you do things like this, you feel your immortality, you feel your child spirit, and you feel your life. I mean, that's what happens to me when I do stuff like this. So I'm actually going to skip to 94 on this list that was for kids because I really love some of the last ones. And again, that site is generationwild.com. 94, set up a lemonade stand. 95, press flowers in a book. 96, watch a caterpillar turn into a butterfly. 97, go horseback riding. 98, stay out for a lunar eclipse. 99, make a snow angel. 100, soak in a natural hot spring. Yes, 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 yes. So I'm curious, what's your 100 list? Celebrate along with us this 100th episode. What would you put on your 100 list of things to do? And you can borrow these and you can make up your own. I would love to know a few of yours. So if you want to go to ComedyCures.org and let me know by hitting the record button or by writing me a message, what would some of your 100 be? And maybe you have a great idea for me to do. Maybe you have one of the new comics or one of the comics that you love, even if they're a veteran comic, and you share a bit with me that you love that you think I should listen to. I would love that, just to have you be part of this 100th episode and then stick around for the next 265. But I want to give you a little blessing. So I saw there were 100 Irish blessings at least. And although I'm not Irish, I have red hair and everyone thinks I'm Irish. So I feel like I can say this to celebrate our 100th episode. Lucky stars above you, sunshine on your way, many friends to love you, joy in work and play, laughter to outweigh each care, in your heart a song, and gladness waiting everywhere, all your whole life long. I love it. With that, I leave you for a blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. If you loved today's episode, then tell the world. Why? Because Beating Cancer Daily and our membership circle are both a listener and donor supported experience. So the more people you tell and the more people that join us, the more robust and interesting programs our nonprofit, the ComedyCures Foundation, can bring to you throughout the year. I really want you to go to ComedyCures.org. And of course, I always want you to make a donation. It's tax deductible to the extent allowed by law. But what's super exciting is not only can you laugh and explore the comedy there, you can look at our membership levels and find the one that's great for you. And if you're feeling a little bit generous, gift one to a chemo brother or sister or to a caregiver that you just want to help them improve the quality of their day. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Guess what time it is? It's time for me to read the disclaimer. Beating Cancer Daily and the membership circle are not in lieu of medical advice or treatment. They are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your healthcare team to review your best strategy. Thanks for listening.